It's a stadium so big, you can easily spot it flying into Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Glad you could join us, football fans, as we get ready for kickoff. It's Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And Brock, I want you to take us back down to the field. When you were a player, what are these moments like just before the game begins and you take the field for the first time?
Well, you wish you could hit fast forward. You wish you could just get to this, right? Because you are so ready to go. You've done all your work over the course of the week. And I think this is where it is a little different than maybe my era a couple decades ago. These guys visualize. These guys self-talk. There is so much mental work being done. They've already played this game in their mind in many ways, and they're just ready to go.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
Toss to the right side. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Kind of seems to me like somebody was just kind of waiting for prime time. Brought his best out with the very first carry and's got us off and running.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First down, Stroud. His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Fred Warner. And he's going to score pick 6 for Dallas. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, it's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
All right.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Dumped off to his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. That is exactly what they needed, Brock. The throw that gets him stabilized after a disastrous miscue early.
You know I love when coordinators show that kind of confidence, quickly reestablishing it with his quarterback, and now he can start playing like that pick 6 never happened.
It looked like they had it, but nope, no gain, and now they're just inches short for 3rd down.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. This connects with Schultz. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Texans.
From the gun, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brian, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
This is brought in at the 15. How about a big hitter, 30-40 yards there and a new set of downs.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. After that,
oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Donovan Wilson picks it off. And the Cowboys take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
Well, the pick came in one end zone. I think for a while there, Kate, it looked like it was going to finish in the other end zone. They don't get the points. Boy, did they get a whole bunch of momentum after an outstanding return right there in the enemy territory.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. It's the Cowboys out in front. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
This one's thrown underneath. Elliott. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on an opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 9 brings up
Stroud now, 3rd and 1. That one complete to Diggs. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. So with that, Brock, we've now reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up.
Here we go.
The running back gets it on the draw. Didn't sell the draw enough, and he pays the price. He's headed the wrong direction, backs him up for 2nd down.
It's a loss of 2.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. 4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
First and goal.
They'll try and punch it in. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you dial it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on 1st and goal, it sets the table for more success.
The Cowboys signaling for their first time out as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Back to throw, Stroud. Setting up the screen. And they're going to keep him out once again. That sends him backwards, brings up 3rd and goal.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Now Dallas is going to call its 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Whether they meant to go to him or it was an adjustment on the fly, that's not the read that was going to beat this defense for a 1st down. That look, well, this crew defensively was prepared for it and knew how to keep it short of the marker.
Stroud going to go on 4th down. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on 4th and goal to finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And maybe making some better judgment here as he takes a knee and accepts the touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. 1st down, here's Dak. This is complete, downfield to Smith. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
Elliott's on 1st and 10. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Dak now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Final timeout taken by the Cowboys. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Prescott here from the gun. Intercepted in the end zone. And the Texans will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
1st down 10 at their own 20-yard line.
They've got 1st down here, but just 18 seconds to work with.
Okay.
Shotgun now for Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around.
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Fred Warner. And they're going to drop him to end the return, but this turnover isn't going to stand. We've got flags at the spot right where he picked it off. The penalty erases an exciting turnover, makes it 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. That's caught. He found some space. It won't be a touchdown, Brock, but it sure was close. He winds up out of bounds just about a yard shy of the goal line. Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they could try for some points going into the break.
Goal, Houston.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Chubb has the Houston touchdown. The Texans cut it to just a point before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Quite the throw from him on that play, Brock. I gotta say, you look like you'd make quite the emergency quarterback for this squad if the need ever arises, huh?
And, Kate, I know how this plays out, all right? They worked on it all week. He showed out during the practice week on the practice field, and now he just showed out when it really mattered, and everybody's going to hear about it, and they don't mind, because you're absolutely right. That was a dime for 6.
Adam Vinatieri set to kick off.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half, all tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Buys time, rolling right. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's good for a Cowboys first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Going deep here for the end zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take the lead right away in half number 2. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. He'll begin his return from the 11. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now it's Stroud. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Back-to-back carries here. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go.
Stroud off of play action. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
Looking to throw. He puts some air under it deep down the left. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start the second half with some needed points. Nico Collins with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. From the gun is Prescott. He dumps it off to Elliott. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8, 2nd down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Lamb makes the grab. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. All set to go now from the 35. They run it from the gun with Elliott. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Working inside the red zone. Has it in close. And in he goes for the Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the 3rd. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cowboys break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 21. Brandon Aubrey to kick off.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st down 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
To the air. Stroud. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
Running for the marker on 2nd. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. And they just get the play off. Dumped off to his running back. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down. So we're through 3 here. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. They give inside to Chubb. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Working quickly here. Throwing is Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's back to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
The number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for him. We've got 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud.
You know, Kate, once you've thrown a couple picks, it's easy to become check down Charlie. Right, just throw it underneath and not take any more risk because you don't want to throw what he just did, his third interception of the game. It's time to protect the football at all costs. And if not, well, that backup better get ready.
Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Dallas. Cowboys leading by 7. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Dak to the air here. This one's thrown underneath. Elliott. And this is going to get him right up near that first down, but he's marked short after a gain of 7, 3rd down.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
He'll throw it. Hits his running back. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And the defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Pulled in by his back. Elliott. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Houston calls it 2nd timeout. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They gain 11 on that play, and that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Design quarterback run here. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And